Oh yeah, I made my legendary weapon earlier today, and I picked my skills. I want you to rate whether I picked the right ones. And I feel like there's going to be one that you're going to say, nah, you should have picked it, but I have reasoning.
How can I be of service?
We're going to escort him. So I went, and because I looked up and realized, so at level 66, you get the other 2 buff slots for the, what are they called? The Word of Mastery. So there was 2 more of them that were really good as well. So yeah, obviously battled ready damage. I decided not to go the battled ready like protection one, obviously. I mean, it doesn't seem that good while leveling. Maybe better later. Battle ready damage and the devastating blow. 2 obvious choices, right? I went Ascended Light for the light damage, mainly to buff Shadow's Lament, but also, yeah, just like that's amazing, right? 15% light damage. Herald of the Lion, both. Now, on my emblem, or my class item, I went Bleed Pulses and Shadow's Lament damage. I was weighing up between Blade of Elendil damage as well. And I feel like Blade of Elendil damage is better than Shadow's Lament damage, or maybe the Bleed. I feel like the Bleed is just better, just needed. But I went Shadow's Lament damage because the base damage of Shadow's Lament is way higher than the base damage of Blade of Elendil. So 45% of more damage is more damage, right? And I was, so went Shadow's Lament, which I feel like was a good choice to just buff the hell out of Shadow's Lament. And then the next 2 that I'll get Blade of Elendil and maybe like Battle Shout buff, or like, yeah, maybe one of them. So yeah, I think Shadow's Lament does more than BOE. Does more than... Oh, Blade of Elendil. Whenever you say BOE, for some reason, I instantly think of Battle Shout because of the B. But yeah, Blade of Elendil. Yep. I can find a pass. No, it's all good. You don't have to. I know it's better. It doesn't even matter. A pass wouldn't even showcase why it's better anyway. Because the fact is, like Shadow's Lament, I can one-shot mobs with it randomly. So it's just better to have while leveling, because like we use Shadow's Lament to like randomly insta-kill random mobs all the time. So yeah.
Greetings.
I think I made some good choices there. But yeah, I imagine Blade of Elendil overall... I think Blade of Elendil, I feel like... Well, maybe you're right that... Yeah, it might... Shadow's Lament raid-wise could even be better, but... Because Blade of Elendil, you're doing it a lot more. Well, are you doing it a lot more? I mean, Shadow's Lament's only got a 15-minute cooldown. Yeah, no, I think I actually picked the right choice anyway. God, you think setting up a Wi-Fi router would be simple, but apparently no. So that's a tomorrow me problem now. I feel that. I feel that a lot. I feel like I've set up multiple routers and just... Ugh. It either goes instantly or it takes forever. Should have been doing my bleed spread here. I don't know why I didn't do that. Rotation out the window. BOE and SR look pretty similar in damage, so the BOE would have probably been better. But not a huge difference. For leveling, you're wrong. Yeah, Shadow's Lament is just would just be 100% better for leveling. I think because you're not always doing your perfect rotation, right? That was my reasoning behind it. That I realized that I thought about it for a while, and then I was like, because like Shadow's Lament comes into account every now and then with its rotation, but some mobs you don't even. I'm about to die here. Yeah, some mobs you don't even get to the Blade of Elendil in the rotation, you know. So like sometimes when you're fighting, so I was like, yeah, Shadow's Lament's 100% better. But I reckon in raid, if you reckon they're around the same, then in raid, Blade of Elendil's got to be better then, right? I don't know how I didn't die then. Just. was it the acceptance of on my face of I'm like trying to imagine what I isn't there a grave wound damage tracery? There is, but is that the dot damage or is that just the flat damage? Because there's one for grave wound and there's one for cutting attack, but I figured they would probably just be the flat damage because it just said damage. But even then, it'd be the initial and the dot. Oh yeah, so yeah, because whatever percent. Yeah, so say grave wound does like 250, 34 times 12. It's 250. Does 658 damage. Overall, with all of that, what I meant to do is that much more damage. It would do about an extra 100. It'd do about an extra 250 damage. Yeah, over the court with the ability and like everything. Whereas, yeah, looking at 45% of 845 damage. Yeah. Grave wound when if I got hit with live stone, I would also be wounded. Grave. I would have gone with that for the 4th. Really? For grave wound for the 4th? Nah, no way. In comparison with what? Compared to Shadow's Lament? Nah. I guess if you're using grave wound all the time, but like it's a dot rotation, like just only using it what you would use in certain situations. You're probably underusing Galleon for how strong it is. Yeah, but it's also, it doesn't set me up for anything. It does damage, but it doesn't like, it doesn't get me in rotation of other things. So it's good, but I don't need to cast it once I've done the rotation and the bleed rotation, all this stuff, and then but then I do. It's normally at the very end or right after that initial rotation I do cast it. So. Third highest source of damage, but it's not if I haven't casted my other abilities in my rotation though. Right? Like I've still got to use it as a filler ability. I can't just like randomly cast it. I'm definitely following along, yeah. I'm on this escort mission as well. I'm like getting so sidetracked. Hard to say for questing. Well, ultimately it doesn't matter because it's like at 0.1 second questing time doesn't matter. I don't really care enough. I'll have a look as well what you sent me. Then get out of this. Chose most of the best ones, yeah. No, I chose the best ones. What are you talking about? I chose the best ones. I only choose the best, so it's not possible. What? Where's he going? Where are you running off to, dude? And you're right, the Grave Wound would be less in Landscape because I forgot I can still do double bleeds in this pass at that level. True. But, like, what are you passing on, though? Because a pass isn't really, like... There's no way to really pass questing leveling. It's like, completely different from, like, passing on, like, a dummy or a boss or something like that, right? Because the problem with questing and the Grave Wound and the dot rotation, and I said this the other day, right? The Battle Shout, Devastating Blow, like rotation, it's on you. So if you kill the mob, it doesn't matter. You can keep the rotation going and keep it up and that. But with the Grave Wound rotation, if the mob dies, it just discards everything you've done unless you finish it. Like, well, pretty much. So it's definitely way worse leveling because you're only doing you're only getting the value out of your Grave Wound rotation, that insane value, when you're fighting people like this, like big groups like this. That's it. So it's like, that's very, you know, unless that's all you're doing, then yeah, way prefer Shadows Lament, especially because with the extra 15% damage from light damage, plus the extra light damage we have in our skill tree as well. Right here. Yeah. Yep. Battle Shout is light damage. Routing Cry is light damage. Galleon isn't. Blade of Elendil is light damage as well, so it also buffs Blade of Elendil at the same time. Yeah, it's nice. So BOE would have been slightly better option. I don't think so. I think SL is still a better option. Like, it's like just what I said. Like, it's like it's not about pass. I don't care about pass. Yeah, exactly what I was thinking. Light damage. Yeah, exactly. Jeez, this guy's been going on and on. He just doesn't stop. This is the never-ending escort mission. Bro simply walking to Mordor, yeah. I didn't do any. I'm so flustered with my rotation at the moment. Just this escort mission, oh my god. I'm about to die from it as well, and I leveled up. What? What's happening right now? Oh my god. That was complete luck. Level up heal for the ring, I know, right? Oh my god. I don't have stand alone anymore. Why do I not have stand alone on? Okay, alright, yeah, I just didn't have my rotation up at all that time. It was silly. Oh, nice. You can still use more BOEs than Shadow's Lament. Yeah, but also look at the, like, damage-wise, Shadow's Lament does double the damage of Blade of Elendil. So 45% of double that damage is double that damage. So it would be pretty hard to compete with it. Even though Blade of Elendil's in your rotation every time, it's in that second rotation every single time. So yeah, definitely it would be quite high, but yeah, it'd be hard contender. I'd be curious what raid pass would be like for raid, but obviously questing is completely different. That's because you have the tracer? What do you mean? The Shadow's Lament will damage tracery. But if I had the Blade of Elendil tracery, it would be worse. That's what I'm saying. Don't you have the tracery equipped? Which one? That damage is accounting for it. Is that actually accounting for it? Oh, I did look at it beforehand, yeah, and I think it was lower, wasn't it? It was like at 600 or something like that when we first looked at it. Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah, cool. So it actually does add to it. That's awesome. Yeah, but even then, looking at the damage of them, like... Oh, wait, what? Oh, wait, I don't have a weapon. I was like... Wait, now I'm confusing myself, because it was not on the weapon, it was on that. There we go. Yeah, 540 and then 297. Yeah. Yeah, so it's like the same anyway. It's just under half. Yeah, I was looking at this before when I had all my buffs on. That's why I realized. It said like 500 damage when we had that buff, and this one said like 1200 or something. It's cool that the tooltips account for that. I've never been really sure what tooltips account for. Because is the bottom on the base amount, or is that, or does it do both those attacks? It does both those attacks, doesn't it? One's your, like... yeah, 100% better. 100%. I wonder what it'd be interesting to compare the bleed ticks with the damage. Because what, it did an extra about 200. Oh yeah, the ticks are going to be way better. It's like 7 ticks. 26, 9, 12, 180. Yeah, yeah. Does like about 180, 150, 300, about, yeah. So the ticks one's definitely better. Tick one probably gives you around about 350 damage compared to the Grave Wound one gave, I think when we did, it was like about 250 or something, so. As very general maths. Very general. the gold one, true. Because the gold one, oh, it would actually have more, wouldn't it? Yeah. Yeah, and the bonus hit is buffed as well as, you didn't even notice the bonus, yeah. Yeah, I didn't really consider it, yeah. You just gotta trust, man. You gotta trust. Unless you do the double bleed applications. Oh, because it's so... Oh, because it's... Yeah, because it's so long. That's what you were showing me with the double bleed, when it's so long that you can bleed it again, right? Yeah, yeah. Which we haven't even assessed yet. Honestly, double bleeding is something that you just wouldn't even do unless you're in a dungeon or a raid as well. Like, is like, yeah. Especially because it's more for the AoE. So, because even group stuff, by that time, all your side mobs are dead in questing, I feel like. Now, right here is a cargill that we can keep farming to get cool loot. You basically never get to do it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. But that's why I was saying, like, the Grave Wove buff, like, can't be good at all then, because it, you know, it's like, it'd be good for the double bleed, but yeah, that. How many mastery slots do you get, like, at max level? Or what are they called? The, yeah, Word of Mastery slots. Does it go up to, like, 4 at all? Six on each? So you... Alright, so when you're at max, you just get them all. It doesn't even matter, yeah. Yeah, because I get the 2 bleeds. I get that bleed, that one. I'd get Blade of Elendil. I'd get Battle Shout. I'd get maybe even Shore Strike. Oh, I get the battle. I get the incoming damage, the battle readied one as well. Battle hardened. And then maybe in the Inspire one even. There was that Inspire one. There's like one damage one you have to leave off. Shore Strike, yeah, yeah, yeah. Which, I mean, meh. Who cares, right? Who cares? Why am I not doing any damage to this guy? What's going on? We hit a devastating crit of, what was it, like 2.6k earlier on the Shadow's Lament. I see you haven't used any tonics. No. Are they hot keyed at least? They're hot keyed. That's good. I haven't had any dangerous situation where I've needed to use them. Haven't messed up once, exactly. I just, like, as I don't do rotation right. Oh, and missed. I don't know what happened there. Something happened there and I lost something. I was thinking a bit about the add-ons and stuff we were talking about the other day, but I've kind of thought about it and I've realized that I think I actually like not doing it because forcing myself to play without it is making me have to force myself to understand the abilities and the cooldowns and actually kind of like remember it, like count it myself, like get used to the fact that like I've done like 5 abilities, it should be time now, you know? Rather than relying on an add-on. Motivate check. Good call. We didn't have it. Yep. Ah, thank you for the hydrate in the posture check. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, I could do some more. I just wait until end game to use. Oh yeah. Yep. Okay. Lurking, my guy, just wanted to say have a great stream. Jeff, thanks for popping in, my dude. Hope you're well. Hope you're doing good. And I imagine you're streaming later. I hope you have a good stream as well. I really appreciate it, man. And thank you for the lurk. I hope you have a lovely stream as well. I was meaning to ask, Jeff, I know you said you're lurking, but you, how are you going with the partner push? I was meaning to ask, how you went with that. But obviously completely fine, my dude, as well, if you are lurking and you don't want to type anything and you're doing stuff. I'm just intrigued. I remember because you mentioned you were like a couple off. It's just like, oh, it's so close. Am I about to get a Slack Jeff is not his live notification? Probably. Probably. I was gonna say last stream but got distracted. I love how you still got the LEDs on the sword. Yeah, I left it on for... Don't die, don't die, don't die. Okay, I died. Yeah, no, it's great. I really like it. It's nice backdrop lighting as well, and actually reminds me that I need to close my window and turn my light on. Oh man, that's bright. There we go. Yeah, it looks nice. It's nice just, like background lighting, you know? But yeah, I left it on like after the Christmas stream, and then one stream I turned it off and it felt really weird. And so I was like, alright, we'll leave it on. It's fun. Hey, there's the notification. Let's go give him a lurk as well. Let's go jump over and jump in his chat. Because yeah, if Slack Jeff is still working towards his partner push, he's been trying to get to like, I think he needs to get like 80 average viewers, or it's like something like that on a stream a couple of times. And so he's a couple of streams off that. So yeah, we might chuck a raid past him later after. Help him work towards that. Let's go chuck a lurk in the chat. Lovely. Spread the crabs as... Spread the crabs. It's a great idea for a lurk comment. Do something with a bog lurker. It is a good idea, actually. Because we have exclamation mark lurk. I love the Slack Jeff emotes. So we don't need much more. Rank and file. That's just up there. He's right there. Continuous thread and stamping out the enemy. Oh, okay. I see. I did it. I'm motivated. Yeah, I love having all these buffs are working perfectly for me as well, because a lot of the time I'll get in there practicing with my initial rotation. Sometimes I won't even finish it like that, and then I'll sometimes just shadow elements straight away just to finish mobs off, and it's just fun seeing all that buff come together so quickly. I feel like I'm pretty good at using Galleon display as well. My issue is I use routing cry more. That's my problem, and it's because routing cry is on F. And I'm actually thinking I'm just going to actually move that, and that's going to make a big difference. Yeah. Because I accidentally press F and I don't mean to, and I like accidentally use up my rallying cry defeat event. And that's a lot better because I can just literally, yeah, that's perfect. 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 We do have a little ad break incoming over on Twitch, guys. I do apologize, but we will be right back. I do multi-stream on YouTube as well, if anyone is interested. Yeah, I only want routing with the defeat response. Oh yeah, yeah. It's literally nothing without it. It's so annoying because I'll just accidentally like fat finger F and accidentally cast like the routing cry and use it up. It happens multiple times, so I'll click it and I quickly cancel it. Where is these swords? Now I'm gonna have to get used to pressing the right button. Okay, so there's a couple of these dudes around here we can kill. Actually, let's just do that. Lurk, the XCFC of gold slowly sinks into the wetlands. Beware the rustling reeds. It's probably just the wind or a bog lurker watching silently. Either way, I'll lurk like an ant on break. I love that. F's in the chat for Galleon. I love that. Let's use it. We've got to make that a thing. Where are we? User. Love it. That is so good, Ecstasy of Gold. I think that's awesome. I've saved it. It's our new lurk command. There you go. Love it, man. Love it. It's a piece of art. I need to figure out, like, we need to get an upgrade from the Stream Elements bot, and like at some time, because I want to be able to like do fun things, like have that, but we have random ones. So like every time you do lurk, it gives you something random. So we can have like a heap of them. But I need to open up my possibilities with other bots, because Stream Elements doesn't really cut it for that sort of creative thinking. Oh my god. Okay. What's this song? Drink bottle refill time? I'll be back in an hour. Never gonna give you up. What, this song? I think I can hear Rick Astley in the background there. I swear I heard that. I don't know about you guys, but oh, he's only filling up his 2-liter one. Radar, yeah. Yeah, if it was the 4-liter, it takes extra long. Or maybe he's only filling up like 100 mils of water. Is the ecstasy of God. Oh, did you mean like, what's this song? Tablet, run, tablet, I. Yeah. The X. Ah, true. No, yeah, I completely missed that. Like the actual song itself. Oh, hello. Sorry, it's late for me. Things go over my head. A lot of things go over my head. Always, not just when it's late. Hey Tiger, how you going? Welcome in. It's good to see you. God damn it. Partner. Hydrate check. Yes, Tiger, thank you for the hydrate check. Let me get to a little safe spot. Whew. Where the uglies running around the graveyard looking for the correct one. Is that from The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly? Oh, it is. Yeah, Ecstasy of Gold. Such a good movie. So underrated. I only saw Good, the Bad, and the Ugly like I think like 2 years ago or something like that. Like I'd never seen it, and I don't know why. I went through a whole lot of went through heaps of Clint Eastwood movies. Apparently I love this movie, yeah. Doing good. What about you, Tiger? Yes, I'm doing well, Tiger. I am doing very well. Just leveling some LOTRO at the moment. Oh wait, I didn't see how full your drink bottle is. A challenge accepted. No! What have I done? I should have never emptied my drink bottle. Alright, I don't know why I did that. Sometimes you just brain fart and the rotation goes out the window, but you know. Back for a bit, welcome back, ZX. Oh, do you know what? That's where that ZX comes from. That's why it rings a bell. There's a YouTuber, there's a like a sort of a newish guy that called ZX. ZEDEX. I was wondering where I thought came from. Now these guys, this screeching Cargill here, you can actually farm this guy, and he drops really good loot. Which we could attempt. All right. This could be a bit sketchy, but we'll see. Oh, damn it. I was just about to click that heal. Alright, that's... Oh. Oh, we're all the way back here? No! Yeah, it's hard to get through. If you can clear out those guys, and then you can kind of keep farming him in a nice way. But because of the landscape, it's going to be a bit harder as well. So we may not be able to do that at this level. Maybe kite? We could kite, yeah, actually. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's try that, because if we can get... I don't want to spend too much time there, because you can honestly just spend hours here killing him over and over again. He drops so many bits of loot. But I want to do it a couple of times to show you guys what I mean. Gifting a sub is $7.99. Why is it so expensive? Yeah. Tis. Well, it's, you know. Yeah, Bezos. Bezos wants all your money, yeah. Yeah. Sounds like FedEx, yeah. It's €5 for me. Yeah, I feel like the sub price. I thought it was a lot more than what it was. Oh, look who's here. Someone that's farming the mob. Alright guys, I'm going to show you how it works. So this mob here, this Screeching Caragul up in Angmar, is a special mob. He can actually drop some really good loot for you. So what we're going to do... I'm going to kill him. I'm going to take his loot. Alright. Killed him. And we got a level 50 ring. Another level 50 purple ring. Dagger and some Council of the North dispatches as well, which give you 700 rep. So yeah. There you go. And we can just keep doing this over and over again. Put on the helmet, alright. We're putting on the helmet while we're farming this guy. Oh, and Tiger with the posture check as well. I think you saw that. Oh. Okay. Oh, and the hydrate check. More hydrate, more hydrate. We've got to pull them before all the guys come. Everything just happened, I know, right? Oh my god! Oh, I nearly went flying. I didn't attach them. I didn't attach it to my neck. God. Oh, all right. Well, we got one kill in. That was brutal. I've returned with hydration. Nice as. Oh man. Apparently Bev likes all the eggs out. Clearly uncomfortable. No, it's just I didn't have my strap on, so I just flung my head back and it came off. This helmet's actually very comfortable. It's actually very nice. It's kind of like a little cuddle. Feels like my head's getting a little cuddle. It's nice having the beanie in it as well because it kind of helps with the sides, but it's actually very, very comforting. What even? What even as? Oh yeah, you didn't have my strap. Alright, oh wow. I get it now, I get it. It got auto modded and I saw it and I was like, what the fuck? It deserves its time in the light, sure. Yeah, it told me. Yeah. Auto mod's been pretty good so far. There was a really funny time though when Alette called the Red Woman, you know, in the north, in the Lonelands, in Garwin, there's like it's like the Red Lady or the Red Woman or something there. There was like there's a quest about it, and I think Alette like typed something in chat like, oh yeah, and we've got to go find the evil lady. And it's like the auto mod picked it up like evil lady as bad as like talking about a character in LOTRO called the Red Evil Lady. Yeah. We need to kill 4 more of these, alright. Oh! Don't have my buff up as well. Maybe we should start fighting. Oh, there you go. Oh, he just helped me. Alright, and we killed another one, and we got mentoring the Theabo, a minstrel Theabo use item. We also got Runestone of the West, a good runestone. So yeah, every time you kill this guy, you pretty much get like 2 purple items. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if just yeah, it just picks it up as misogyny, yeah. But it was just funny in the context of Alette. I was just saying that there's like, it was just in this big paragraph. It just happened that she said that. Is the helmet made of metal or is it some kind of plastic? It's a fully metal helmet. If you can hear that. Yeah. It's a replica of one of the helmets from 300. I think actually from like the newer movie, not the original movies, but the newer one. It's a replica of what they wore on set. So it's made exactly and designed exactly how the ones that they wore on set were made. So it's all metal. It's got a lot of weight to it. It's got an inner lining leather thing that I can tighten for my head so I can make it kind of raise up a bit and sit in there. And when they were filming it, they would have had separate things inside to hold it into your head as well. But yeah. Full metal. You can kind of see in the bottom here. So you can actually see the metal inside there that's like not colored or anything, you know. And then there's this sort of like material thing that I can pull up to make that area better. But yeah, it's got little ear holes in the side of it. It's got like little tiny, so I put my headphones over that and I can hear the game. Yeah, get the helmet tour, yep. If I suddenly came into a possession of a lot of monies, I'd buy a full set of plate. You gotta start simple though, as you gotta work it up, you know? You gotta get your helm, and then you get your pauldrons, and then you get your knees, and like you gotta get like each piece as you go. That's how you do it. From people that being around lots of LARPers that do that. Yeah, 100%. I feel you though. I guess that's if you want it to fit you though. If you don't care about that, then I mean, yeah, hell yeah, full plate armor. It would be so cool, just like full plate armor thing sitting somewhere. Oh, no, he just helped me. And on our third kill, we got a supple javelin and a ring of the dragon. Ooh. 17 might ring. That is nice. That is very nice. And look, we've got someone else here who's just farming him as well, I think. Or, I don't know, maybe just doing stuff around here, but... Very cool. I'd totally walk around here on the street, yeah. I was dared to go to my school formal in a full suit of armor. Armor? I would if I knew where to look and if I wasn't going to cost $1 bazillion. Yeah, yeah. I did wear a kilt to my year 11 ball though, so I've had some fun with dressing up. That'd be awesome. Oh, I really want a great kilt. I want my own plaid. I want my own plaid so bad. It's expensive, yeah. I mean, what you can do... I've got to go. Bye and good luck with the stream. Oh, good Tiger. Thanks for popping by. Hope you're well, though. Appreciate it. It's... If you really want to get into that sort of thing, like, there's some cool LARP options, yeah. And like, honestly, I'd suggest figuring out how to craft a lot yourself. For example, like, you know, like I got a friend of mine who's been getting into the LARP over the last year and been getting pieces over time, different weapons and like slowly getting different pieces of armor and that sort of thing. And he recently just bought like a sellet, like a helmet without a visor. So they're like the sort of, it's just like the classic sort of helmet with no visor, sort of the open area that you see a lot of times. And he bought one of them, which was like pretty cheap, you know, like reasonable sort of price, really good quality, like looks really nice. And then he's actually gone and made a visor for it. He's welded together a visor and he's drilled holes in it and made this full sort of hold visor. It's like a visor that has like, you know, like 40 holes on it, one of those sort of visors. And he's like attached it to it and it looks perfect. But I feel like that's the sort of thing you want to do, you know, like you want to slowly build your kit up and eventually you'll get there. It will actually get there. You just got to have like a place to take it to and use it, which LARP is a perfect thing to do, you know, because you can actually use it and you keep adding to it and you keep changing it and it's nice. I think LARP works well because gameplay wise, it's fun. You know, the more armor you wear, the more damage reduction you kind of get, but it's heavy as hell. So it kind of balances itself nicely in that way. You get to really pick, you can kind of pick your constraints, how far you want to go, you know, and then you actually get to make yourself a set of armor that you can move around in and walk around in, you know, that's designed for you. That's not just like a full plate mail that, you know, you can't even walk in or something. But yeah, It's cool stuff, definitely. You go around wearing barbarian armor. Yep. Your grandparents are from Scotland, so I've got a clan. I just need to actually buy a kilt with it and not rent one for sure. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, Radar. Yeah, I've got family. I've got like, you know, ancestry from Scotland. Like we come from Scotland. Like, yeah, from Scotland to Australia, essentially. Barbarian and monk armor. Monkey. Yeah. I reckon this guy just wants to farm this thing, so I'm just gonna... You wanna help, man? You can help. I don't mind if you help, buddy. I don't mind. You go for it, man. You help all you want. Is he like waiting so he doesn't tag the... like take the tag or something like that? Of course he got a buff right then. Alright, and our next kill, what do we get? An earring. Ooh, a nice earring. And a nice necklace as well. So there you go. Got some cool items. So you can pretty much sit here on this Cargill and just keep farming him over and over and over, and he has a huge loot table of like purple gear and other items that you can get. So whether you're on the legendary servers as well, I know a lot of people use this on the legendary servers. But it's a great way when you're like at level 50 or just a bit under to get like geared up for like more. You can like come here and get a bit of gear and you're good to go. A website has a full LARP sets for like 2.3 Australian. Anyone goes, honestly, that's cheap as well, man. That's really cheap. I mean, a helmet will cost you like $500. Like a helmet will cost you like $400, like a good helmet. And that's just your helmet. Yeah, would be pretty wild. It's one of those things as well. The pricing would range insanely depending on who's made it and like, you know, you might find someone who does a lot cheaper. You might find someone who does way more expensive. It's one of those markets that's like all over the place, right? There's, you know, because it's just craft. It's people's hobbies and yeah. Might not include the helmet. Oh, there you go. It's still kind of reasonably cheap, honestly. You see people that spend like $4,000 on a furry outfit. Yeah. Oh yeah, let me have a look. That it also, yeah, it looks really average. Yeah, so I reckon like you probably spend about like $4,000 or $5,000 on like a proper big set of armor. Looks super. I don't know. It looks kind of pretty plasticky, that, to be honest, man. But just looks thin. It just looks sheet. It's just like sheet metal, like formed sheet metal. It doesn't look like it's actually. Yeah, I don't know. Man, it'd be so cool to have armor. Oh, nice with the slight rusted spray. Yep. Probably paint it to get it better? Nah, man. You wouldn't want to buy a crappy set like that. That's the thing. You're spending money on a set of armor. You don't go get the one that breaks in half. You can make, you know, yeah. There's many ways to make steel. What if I 3D printed some LARP gear? Actually, good idea. Yeah, you'd be able to paint that. Yeah, paint on metal's weird. You kind of have to powder coat. So, I mean, what are you going to do? Powder coat your steel armor? Yeah. No, it just looks like thin metal, you know. Light. I'll be here, but I'm just going to focus my character as well and take care of the snow again. True. Oh, that's not metal? Az, I thought that's what you were saying. That does look super realistic then. Oh man, no, 100%. Yeah. No, sorry. I looked at it and I just assumed it was steel because it just looks like it. But I can see the foam, you know, the LARP foam plasticness to that now. I can, because when I looked at that, I was like, oh, it looks kind of like cheap metal, you know, it looks like aluminium or something like that. But that makes sense because it's literally not metal. That's so cool. That makes way more sense. Like and that's, yeah. I get what you mean. Yeah. No, because I thought that was just a full bit of armor, and I was like, I was thinking like that's cool. That's a cool, you know, bit of metal armor, but it's not like. Yeah. The second one, yeah. Wow, it's pretty incredible. But people that LARP don't wear. Like most people that LARP wear either chain or metal or leather or cloth. More traditional. I guess it depends where you LARP, but it very much does depend where you LARP. But most of the time, it's rule wise, because a lot of the rules are based around that. Like wearing metal has a certain defensive amount you get. Wearing chain has a defensive amount you get. So yeah, it's a budget option. Yeah. But it's kind of weird because you'd be wearing it, but you wouldn't get that defense bonus because you're not actually wearing metal. Like, I guess it depends where you play. Some places might have rules differently, but most of the time it's like you've got to wear the metal to get the defense bonus from the metal. That's how it works. So you just be running around looking like you're in full plate, but you're not. Which is very deceiving because a lot of the game is about being able to look at someone and tell how much armor they have and how protected they are and know that you can't, like, you need to do something to deal damage to them. So, yeah. I feel like people don't really, like, beveling and extra additional stuff for sure, but when it comes to, like, the base, like your gambison and, you know, like any leg protection, any arm protection, shoulder protection, all that stuff is normally all metal. And then, you know, you might add, and then like you probably add a whole lot of stuff in between of different materials that are lighter so that you're not really heavy, you know, which would be the smart thing to do. Like have metal main bits and then underlay it with like sort of a lighter material. Telling you that's that barbarian or monk armor is where it's at. You know. Well, you can do that. You can just go to a LARP and just not wear anything. Yep. Very, very viable. Okay. I'm getting very distracted here. That one I sent is 14k. That's the proper metal suit. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah, and that's proper, like, all the layered steel, like, and that's like a layered steel thing. That dude's eyes through it scares me. I feel like I remember that armor, Ludo. It's been a while since I played Baldur's Gate. Since it came out. I mean, there's a lot of very sexy looking outfits in that game, so it could be any of them, to be honest. Stop that. Ooh. Alright, one more. I've been getting very distracted out here. Here's me thinking I was going to focus in and get to level 50. Well, that's a fantasy. All right. Done. Now we could do Bogworth's Broodlings. We could do that as well. We have, I just realized, 55 dispatches for the Council of the North. We also have a heap of these small ones as well. Oh. Should I just use all of them? Ready? We're gonna get the ultimate dopamine. 48,000 rep. Oh yeah. Council of the North. Oh. Oh, this is more Council of the North. Oh. Oh, it's getting so close. Don't think we have any more though. No. I set my milestone there, didn't I? Yeah. Yeah. Just started battling my body for sleep. We'll see how long I can stay awake. Yeah, all good, Raider. I'm kind of feeling the same, actually. I reckon I'm going to finish up these quests here in Angmar and we're probably going to jump off. That's been good. Good 5-hour stream. That's what we want. And yeah, so we'll be back on, we'll actually be back on Friday. On the schedule I have on the Discord, it says we're going to be doing Dredge on Thursday, but I do have to move that. I sent that and then I noticed as soon as I sent it. But so we'll be doing some Dredge on Friday, I'm pretty sure. And then Saturday, we've got our Hobbit outfit stream, which is going to be cool. So which was one of our sub goals that we reached over the Christmas break. We're going to be dressing up as Hobbit and doing a stream. Playing a game called The Hobbit, actually. So yeah, that's going to be fun. And then next week, I think it's next week. Yes, next week. So next weekend... on like the 24th or the 25th, Gantaran is hosting a Lord of the Rings Online hide and seek event, a creator hide and seek event, which is cool. So we'll be playing in that. We'll be streaming as well. It's going to be at a really weird time, so I do apologize. I know a lot of you guys probably just like won't be able to make it. It's going to be like, I think like 2 or 3 a.m. like our time, like Victoria time. So yeah. But it's because it's a creator event, so I think it's on like US times. But also I feel like there might be some of you guys that, you know, normally have to come to the stream really late or don't get to make it, that it might be a way better time for. So there you go. It will be interesting at least. But yeah, it won't be our normal time. Yeah, it's a bit like, I'm not even sure if I'm going to stay up or if I'm going to like go to sleep early and wake up. But yeah, but that'll be cool. That'll be on the weekend, and if you can't make it as well, like there'll be recordings of that over on the YouTube and stuff, so we can see, and maybe we can win. We've got to win, guys. I need you guys here cheering for me and helping me find the best hiding place. Is there a prize for winning? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't think so. But, like, I don't need a prize. I mean, when you make a creator event, winning bragging rights is enough, I think, for I think streamers as a whole are very happy with bragging rights as a reward from most things. The real prize is the friends we made along the way, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, just a chill sort of fun event. It's about making something fun as well. It's not about like, you know, being the winner and trying to be the best and all this, you know. But yeah, it's I think a fun opportunity to connect. It's okay. Maybe I'll fight him. See what happens. Like I could die? That could happen? Yeah, we're just gonna take the... It's called a tactical retreat, actually. Yep.
Will you stay and speak with me a moment?
Teleport. But yes, I'm really keen for the motivate check contest. Thank you, man, dude. Thank you. No, I appreciate you, man. I can't even cast. Wait, I can't even cast it. Unbelievable. I can't believe you wouldn't take into account and have an internal timer for my own motivating speech to know that it's actually on cooldown.
How can I be of service?
So I did it. I used it.
What do you need?
Yeah, it was actually funny because earlier today I was looking and I was like, what's this buff? I've never seen this buff before. And then I was like, whoa, all these stats. Where did we get all these stats from? And then I was kind of like, huh. And I looked it up on Wiki, and then it was like, comes from Motivated. And I was like, oh, right, comes from that skill. I thought someone had buffed me or something.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
Okay.
How can I be of service? Can I speak with you a moment?
Hey, it's the raid
How
quests.
can I be of service?
Oh, Talith! Hello and welcome in, everyone! Talith, thank you so much for the raid, my dude. How are you going? It's a Talith raid! Welcome in, everyone! Talith, how are you going? What are we up to? Playing some Lord of the Rings? Nice, nice! Woo! The raid quests as we get a raid. Talk about timing. Yeah, that was actually, you're right. That is actually a really good point, Raider. I was literally just like, oh, that's the raid quest.
Would you do something for me?
And then, yeah. How are we all doing? Southern Mirkwood Beckwins as we answer the call. Awesome. Oh, that's cool. You're out of Lothlorien? That's nice. I love Southern Mirkwood. Like Donguldur and all that. It's a cool area. It's very different, but it's nice.
Stay a moment.
Queen of the Host.
Stay a moment.
We're just in Angmar at the moment. Donguldur. Doing a bit of questing. We're trying to just make a push to Moria. We're nearly there.
What can I do for you? Stay a moment.
Southern Mirkwood is cool. Found an orc boss who kicked my ass. There is some really tough orc bosses around there. Yeah. Have you ever thought about... You know what, Radar? No. No. Never. We're never going back to Moria. Now, you know how, Talith, you were saying how, you got out of Moria and you were so happy to get out of Moria, and then you got sent back straight away and you had to go back in and do quests and stuff. And how, I remember you were saying how crap that was. Well, what happened with us was we had a hardcore max landscape Bjorning, and we got to all the way to level 58 into Moria, with the character, playing on max landscape with 1 life. If we died, we couldn't play the character anymore. So we survived all the way till level 58, and then we died in Moria. And now I'm leveling a new character. And I'm just about to get to Moria. I'm just about there. And then we've got to get through Moria again. One more time. One more time. And we're finally through it. Yeah. Hey, there's the clip as well, Radar. Yeah. Huge Jackman. R.I.P. Huge Jackman. But yeah, I'm like... Yeah. I like Moria. But in you know, in small amounts, in normal amounts, you know. So it's going to be a push getting through more again after just doing it. You're still very missed. Yeah, do we have where's our ghost? We've got to get out the ghost. There he is. There he is, guys. Huge jacked man. And we also have him in yeah, because when he died, his body was split in 2, so we have 2. His bear form and his human form. It didn't go so well. That twisted one really twisted him up, you know. Gave him an old twisty. The Fellowship walked through Moria. We get to stay there for months. Yeah.
Greetings.
I do love the canon element of that though, and
What do you need?
I think Alette mentioned it way back. Is that I love that how like we have to go through Moria because the Fellowship did. You know, it's like the Fellowship could only go through Moria. It was the only way through. And so we also have to do that as well. I do like that. It makes it feel like it makes more sense, you know, why we do it. Oh, thank you, Raider! Oh. Oh, and I was working on an outfit. I've got to edit it more, and I got to find some more pieces for it. But I was making some more outfits, and look at this. I've got to turn it into something cool. But this hood right here, how cool is this hood? I need to make it work with some things, and then I can get my Servant of Death outfit. I can stand next to Death and... Yeah. The Hatsune Miku fit coming... The Hatsune Miku... Look, it's going, okay? It's... We haven't gotten there yet. Look, maybe... Okay, head color. Right? She's like a blue, right? She's like a light blue. She's kind of like a... What is she? Eridlund blue? No. Like a sea, like a turquoise. Yeah, it's like this sea blue. There we go. All right, we're one piece down. I call it very bright cyan or turquoise. Yeah. I saw you wriggling in your chair. You're like, I give you something to do. I love going through, but we spend so much time in there. We could start guided tours. Yeah, that is true. And it's kind of annoying because you don't really have. Once you're in there, you just got to push through. It can be a bit of a quit moment for people, I think, unless you get through. And it can be the opposite for other people. It can be the the moment that makes them go like, "This game's awesome." And when I got to Moria for the first time, that was the feeling. It is very cool. It's just, I think it's because you're stuck. It can be a bit overwhelming like that, and it can get you. But yeah. All right, let's get back into what we're doing now. Cries of the Host, Pledge of Goblins. This guy here. Alright.
Of what help may I be to you? I am at your service.
Pledge of Goblins. Someone around here's got this one. Oh, and Talith. Oh, you mentioned sorry, I think I missed your message earlier. You asked what server I was on as well. I am on Glamdring. I am on Glamdring. I don't know if you're also on Glamdring.
Greetings.
I feel like you are, right? Well, yeah, like Slack Jeff's on there, Gantaran's on there. Yeah, I can't remember. Ah, okay. There's that. I only have a level 50 hunt on there, true, yes. Because you're from the UK, right? So I imagine you're on like Orcrist or one of the EU ones? Oh, Meriadoc and Peregrine. Oh, you're on the 2 RP ones. Right, okay. Okay. Yeah, I used to be on... What was I on before this? Arkenstone? But yeah, I like went to Glamdring for the transfers.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Okay. I see a lot of streamers on Peregrine and it makes me sad. Yeah. It's how it is though, isn't it? You know. If only we could have layering of some kind. I was on Laurelin since server since launch. Right, okay, yeah. That's one of the OG ones. Yeah, what was I on before? I think I was on Landrevel. Was it Landrevel? Maybe? Before Arkenstone? Maybe that rings a bell. Yes. Yes. So we've done most of our stuff in Angmar. Oh, and I want to get these as well. Loot all them. Landreval was a good server. I found like all to be the same, to be honest. I haven't really known. I mean, it just, I guess it matters what goes on. I never really engaged much with much of the community side of things, like throughout the years as I was playing. I was like a very casual player. Like I've been playing for about like 14, 15 years, but very casually, like on and off. Like I'll go and play for like a couple of months and then have like a year or so break and then come back and... I go to Regian. Yeah. We just have to go to Regian, I think.
How can I be of service?
Let's go to Rivendell first. But yes, stream elements as well. I do multi-stream on Twitch and YouTube as well. Anyone that is more interested in watching YouTube is more than welcome. And I do upload all the videos over to YouTube as well. We have a channel growing there. If you want to support, I really appreciate all the support over there on the YouTube. That is our big goal this year, is to get to monetization on YouTube. And we will be reaching it by the end of the year. Pretty determined. I'm so tired I miss stream elements. No, you must be tired. You must be really tired.
You may be of service to me.
Oh, I'll go this one.
Megovanen, might you spare a moment of your time?
But yeah, if anyone that doesn't know me as well, I probably should have like introduced myself a bit better before and to all you guys. I'm Beveridge. I stream Lord of the Rings online and a variety of other games as well. But yeah, we've been playing a lot of Lord of the Rings Online and jumping between a couple different games as we go. Yeah. Alright. Oh, we've got some tokens of heroism to turn in. Oh, we should do that before we jump off. I'm gonna forget. We do have some ads running. I just realized that is silly me. I did not realize. Ah, Rivendell, you're gonna put me to sleep.
A strange fate brings you hither. Dark days are coming. A strange fate brings you hither.
So, Bulwark of the West is the Moria quests. Yeah. Actually, yeah, so let's teleport to Bree. Yeah, teleport to Bree, and then we're going to go to Regian, and we're just going to probably jump off at Regian, actually. I am really tired. I'm ready for bed. But this has been a really good session, and we have smashed it out. That means next stream we're going to be in Moria, which is awesome. Oh, and then we just gotta get through Moria. I'm looking forward to going back. It'll be nice. It's a different experience because with the bear we were hardcore, so it was like everything was different. Like, yeah, I was like hyper focused on staying alive and like, you know, all this other stuff. It'll be a bit different being able to just kind of go in, and we can do all these random other quests. Oh, there's that Moria quest we can do, the riddle puzzle quest. That'd be really cool. It's like that the instance that has the riddles and stuff. We'll be able to do that. That'll be awesome. That will be awesome. Welcome back, everyone. I apologize for the ads. I totally didn't realize they were even coming, so I didn't let anyone know, but welcome back.
Could I speak with you a moment?
Thank you to everyone for sticking around.
What do you need?
Alright. Turn in that, and we're good to go. So we got a bunch of random pieces. As a last minute thing, let's go to my house. I can quickly show you guys what I'm working on in my house. Now, I got a lot to do here, but maybe not new stuff in the house. It hasn't changed since the map, if that's what you mean. but I'll show it again. I wish I had more time to work on it. Okay, but so I've got some random things around here at the moment because they're just here. But what I've been working on here is my wall of maps, which has got like all the maps, and that's gonna get in the way there. Let's just move that out of the way. Just go over there. It's a bit laggy in here because things are all over the place. But I've blocked off this room in here, and I've used all the hooks, and I'm going to kind of go with a similar thing. Like, I'm going to use this room's hooks as well, I reckon. Oh, but that has the chest in it, doesn't it? Damn it. Can't move the chest. Okay, well, that's all right. But I've used all the space in this side room to kind of make all these like wall of maps. These are like the maps you can collect in the game, because you can... There's like a deed to collect all these different maps in Eriador. But they're all kind of laid out geologically where they would be for Eriador. It's pretty cool. A big Eriador map here. It's fun just like fiddling with stuff and like for example these books here. Just sitting here and like with a book, you know, moving it around. I love that you can use the little arrow things, like you can do it one tile at a time. And like rotate things around. It's very nice, very relaxing actually. I think after looking at Death's house, it kind of made me realize like the potential, you know? Just to actually make things look good rather than just putting the thing down on a wall and then clicking save. I like moving things around onto this. I really like these two trolls and I want to do something with them. I want to put them like in the doorway or something like that. I'm not sure. I want to do that in my orbiter in Warframe, just decorate everything, yeah. Yeah, I remember we made a clan just to build stuff, and we made this huge hall and built this insane thing. It was like absurd. Moving something from one side of a house to the other can be a little awkward. Yeah, well, what I did was I just checked on all the hooks the distance, because like what I realized is like this hook wouldn't reach all the way over there, so like I haven't used these hooks. Like this map's being used on that one, but all the hooks in that room are all being used for all these, and it's nice because I like that you can click on the individual one to move it. Just got to remember to save them, but yeah. And thank you for the lurk as well, Talith. We are going to be jumping off for the night. Where are we? But I was saying earlier, but I realized ads are running. I didn't really introduce myself, but I'm Beveridge. For anyone that doesn't know, I stream a bit of LOTRO and a variety of games. If you're interested at all, go check out the YouTube. Really appreciate all the support. But we're going to be jumping off for the night, and I'm going to send you guys over somewhere. I think we were going to try raid Jeff if he's still streaming, which he is. Who I think is still on the partner push, hopefully, because that would be great. Yeah, join the Discord even. Exactly, Raider. Thank you for mentioning it. And I've got to pop some other things in there for other things. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord, see when we're streaming next, have a chat about anything, any game related, LOTRO related, share anything about hobbies, anything like that, you're more than welcome. Just a chill little environment we have there. But yeah, I'm going to send you guys over to Slack Jeff, who's playing some Lord of the Rings online. Let's see here. All right. All right, guys. Time to slack off before bed. My favorite. Hell yeah, right? That's it. All right, guys. You know what? Oh, I've been meaning to set up a raid message. I'll do that another time. But if anyone has any ideas, I want to set up like a copy and paste raid message for when we raid people with some of our emotes. I'll make like a sub one and I'll make a follow one. You know, so if you've subbed, you can copy and paste like the animated emotes and that sort of thing. I want to set up one of those for when we raid, but I'll do that another day. All right, guys. Well, I hope everyone is well and stays well, and I will see you guys all next time. We'll be back on Friday and then Saturday for our Hobbit stream. But I hope you all have a good one. All right then, guys. See you later. I'm going to send you over to Slack Jeff. Bye then. See you later, everyone. Bye-bye.